Good evening. We're continuing to cover an officer-involved shooting that killed a Kern County Sheriff's deputy and injured another earlier this summer. Today, KCSO releasing body camera footage from July 25th that shows the hostage situation leading up to the shooting and events after the suspect is killed. I looked into it and bring you more now. We do want to warn you the video may be graphic for some.
And who was in the house?
Our family's in the house. There's kids.
Okay. Who was in the house with a firearm?
Hey, this is for Dad.
Okay.
The hours-long standoff began shortly after 1 p.m. that day, with multiple agencies, including Kern County Sheriff's Office, SWAT, and California Highway Patrol, responding to the residents.
Control on Los Angeles, Clifford, please.
Upon law enforcement's arrival, the suspect, identified as Jose Manuel Ramirez Jr., began shooting.
Hey!
It's important to note 3 victims inside the residence. A mother and her 2 sons were already dead when deputies arrived. Video from a neighbor's camera shows the moments leading up to one of the victim shootings, where a young man tries to run from the residence and out a gate, but is shot by Ramirez with a handgun before escaping.
One more? Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Officers continue establishing a perimeter outside, not knowing the 3 victims inside had already been killed.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
Yes, I need an ambulance, please.
The suspect makes multiple calls to 911 dispatch during the standoff, asking for an ambulance and saying his son had been shot.
Why do you need an ambulance?
Because my son is on the floor. He got shot.
Who shot him?
I don't know.
The dispatcher tries to keep Ramirez on the line as she gets more information about the situation inside.
The address, where are you?
There's somebody else in here.
Who else is in there?
I don't know, but please come.
Well, there, Ramirez, we know you need help. We want to help you. We know that people are hurt inside.
Meanwhile, officers outside the house called out to the suspect in English and Spanish in an attempt at a peaceful surrender.
José Ramírez, este es el departamento de policía. Tenemos una orden de cateo. Sal para afuera sin armas. Tenemos la ambulancia afuera para ti y tu familia.
They begin closing in, forming a hostage rescue team, still believing there are people in danger inside. Ramirez immediately begins shooting at them, with SWAT team members returning fire. In all, 2 members were injured by shots and 2 others were struck by shrapnel.
He's an officer down behind the car up front. Control Officer D2, apron on, officer down. Going for the ambulance. Get him back. I'm coming up.
Emotions run high as deputies rush to the aid of injured colleagues.
Hold on. Hey, I'm moving to you.
The SWAT team continues to attempt communication with Ramirez, who is seen observing the situation in the same area where he had shot his son earlier. Notice the rifle in his hands as the standoff continues. Aerial video shows the suspect climbing onto the home's roof with even more weapons. Shots are fired once again, with Ramirez struck this time. He's seen hanging off the side of the roof. Ramirez is pronounced dead at the scene after medical aid is attempted, and law enforcement recovers the bodies of those inside. They are identified as Viviana Ruiz Ramirez, 42, Jose Manuel Ramirez III, 24, and Angel Manuel Ramirez, just 17. And the 2 deputies shot at the scene were rushed to a hospital. Deputy Philip Campus succumbed to his injuries despite life-saving measures there, while Senior Deputy Desander Guerrero was later treated and released. A September 7th review of the incident by Kern County Sheriff's Office found the use of force in this case was determined to be within department policy.